All right, Brother Dave, you're getting too old for this shit.
Yep. So I wanted all the snow and the ice, and I got it. And we've been talking about it on the show for 3 weeks, but I was cooped up all week with Wild Bill. He wasn't so wild. He was Mild Bill, and he just didn't want to get out of bed. He had a fever. His fever finally broke, I guess. When is it? Late Tuesday. But the school thing is 24 hours fever free. So we had to stay home Wednesday. And so I got done with work. Meetings got done by 3:30. It was kind of an early day for what it has been lately. It was sunny outside. I told Wild Bill, I was like, Wild Bill, get your sweatshirt on. You need some fresh air. Now you're feeling better. And so do I. So I come out here to the shop because I still had to clean up from trivia night.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's a nice day. I'm going to get that done. So I came out here and I'm walking towards the door like I've done a million times. And I hit that ice that's outside the door. And I did the old shuffle.
Yeah, shuffle.
I thought that my subscription had run out, but I was not in video of the Ring camera. But I was close enough to set off the motion so it recorded the noise.
Oh.
But you hear and then a long string of obscenities, and then more groaning, and then the door slam, and then more.
We're going to need to hear that as soon as we're done.
Yeah.
But I sat out here, and I got thinking, I was like, is that Danny Glover, I guess, in Lethal Weapon? And I'm getting too old for this shit. Like, I've fallen lots of times, but like I went to urgent care today because there's a hitch in my shoulder that I ain't never had, but I'm 40 years old and 315 pounds all on the shoulder on the ice, and I'm sore today from it. All sorts of things cracked.
I tore my MCL on the ice one time, or my meniscus rather. I tore a meniscus on an ice patch before.
It's
rough.
It's legitimate concerns.
Good.
I'll say that. So I've been battling a little bit of some shoulder tightness for a while. And I went and seen our buddy up there, Teresa Treader. And she's been working me out a little bit, shoulder, trying to get it unlocked. But I tell you what, those folks, so I'm not a big, like the whole neck cracking chiropractor thing, not my cup of tea. I've never had it done. Like I'm just gonna fully state, I've never had it done. I know there's a lot of people that enjoy going to it, but it's not my cup of tea.
Like an adjustment? That's what you're calling it?
Yeah.
Like you're cracking where they...
Chiropractic
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get into some of those, like for her, like it's not just like hey, I'm just going to give you a massage. Like you'd go somewhere, like she's finding where it's tight. We're moving it. We're stretching it. We're doing that stuff.
PT.
And I'm all for it because it's been 2 weeks and this is the best it's felt since I did whatever I did.
Imagine that you've got 2 back straps running up each side of your spine.
because you do.
Yeah, you do.
My right one, about mid back, not mid, upper back, my right side, I feel like currently, as we speak, I feel like someone's got a knife cramming it in the back of me.
Like in your rhomboid, I got a stretch for you.
I don't know what that means.
Like, is it?
Oh, yeah.
I got a stretch for you there, big guy. It's going to help you out a lot.
So I can't turn my neck. Like I can look at Dave just fine, but when I go to look at you, like it's pretty rough. But then if I put my head down and I'm turning, oh, goddamn, like it's rough. And we poured 60 yards of concrete Wednesday morning, and
that'll get you feeling good.
Kind of had to work a little bit for the first time since the snow apocalypse and all that Dave really.
Dave, I saw our buddy here at More for Less. I was in getting milk and he was getting groceries, and he just shuffled his feet with his cart, and you would have thought, guy's been through the ringer today.
This guy's 86 years old. Like, look at it.
And Papaw was getting his groceries.
It was
there.
bad. Like I mean, I still haven't really fully recovered, like my neck wise, but bending over and raking and everything. Yeah, you know what I mean. You just get like a little hitch in your giddy up, and I'm not old at all. You know what I mean? Like there's older dudes out there. There's older guys that I work with at the city could run circles around my big ass, but that whole falling stuff, yeah. Like,
well, and I got 4 weeks of butchering coming up, which is not like hard work, like you're not running around, but you're on your feet. I mean, you're lifting a lot of weight over the time, and I'm normally pretty zapped by the end of that. And that's why I went to urgent care. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm not going to make it. Like, I'm going to end up just having to put a whole side of beef in the freezer, like bone and all, because I ain't going to be able to get this work through. But I think I might have to start watching my Step Boys. I've fallen before, but that was something different.
Yeah.
Well,
the deck was stacked against you because, and I'm not saying it was negligence on your part, but there was several people that have fallen there. You know,
that downhill slope you got there is a little
that's
bit.
What got me.
Yeah, it's a little tough. I would say.
What kind of footwear were you wearing?
Crocs, because you could see them in the video fly off.
My pull-on boots.
Really? Well, they're slick on the bottom anyway.
Yeah, they don't got like a bunch of grippy tread or nothing, but
yeah,
I mean, Dave, I hate to point out the obvious. You said it earlier. You wanted this winter. You got it. And everybody else that's been cursing you that listens to this show.
Karma's a bitch.
I want to know how many people. It was 4:00. Like the video was like 4:05.
How many people were ecstatic?
Watch me do the daggone obesity on ice out there from the highway on their drive home from work. But because there's cars just zipping by, the video you just see them all like one of these sons of bitches is gonna say,
just happened to be gawking up here. Holy shit! You see that? He's down. Wow!
Gets out his phone. I saw some fat bastard slip on the ice. You wouldn't believe it.
Thing is, I think I elevated. Like I went up before I went down.
I think what was
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, well,
I just Looney Tuned myself walking into the shop.
See if we can find that
MF or something. Boys, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Like, it was bad.
Let's see here.
Shit.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
Yeah.
We text a lot. It's hard to find anything.
I fell.
Yeah, here it is. Sake, I'm 40. I'm 315 pounds, and I just did the Looney Tunes. Feet above my head, ice slip and fall. Ice slip and fall, and I might be dying now. Y'all might be on your own. Motherfucker, this year better start turning around now. That is all. My everything hurts, and then I won't say that other part.
Yeah.
And you don't break your neck. He's already laying on the ice.
I folded. I fall all the time. Like I fell down. I fall at work a lot, tripping over shit. What the hell was it?
Largest work comp claims in most places is
slip, trips, and falls. I was running. Well, that's how I blew my leg out. Was I fell, but running the bull float. You know, and you're walking the float pole backwards, and you trip over the water bucket or some stupid shit, bust your ass, and there you go. You know, I mean, I do it all the time.
I did.
Fat klutz.
We were at it was baseball. I think it was last year, and this was when I was going through. Playing basketball at my size is probably not a good idea, but I still do it. My knees don't thank me. But it was at baseball, and my legs were a little ginger because I had my foot issue, and I'd gotten over my foot issue, and I went back to playing, and my knees were bad again. And I was walking backwards, talking to one of the outfielders, and totally ate it on second base, like laying in the dirt at Southside Park. And one of the kids was like, Coach, Coach, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, but there's nothing like bringing you back down to earth is stumbling over second base.
Well, last summer I was excited to be leaving work, or for what I don't know what I was excited for, but it was nice out, and I remember doing a heel click heading towards the truck.
Oh, bullshit! A heel click?
You jump up and click your heels together.
You ain't jumping nowhere.
I do it all the time. If I get real excited about something.
I've never seen you do that.
If your shoulder wasn't all stoved up, I'd ask you to heel click right now, you lying sucker.
Well, I tried to do it leaving work, though, this last summer, and I was closer to the curb than I thought. And I about fell down right in front of a car coming by. It was not good.
How'd Dave get ran over? Well, ma'am, I know you're traumatized right now because you just killed this guy, but can you tell us what happened?
Well,
yeah, the big son of a bitch comes walking out of the door. He does a heel click right next to the road, trips, falls. There's nothing I can do.
Tries to do some river dance looking heel click.
You know, he was kind of a ginger looking bastard.
You ever seen that band called Stomp?
Yeah, it's
Oh man,
that's a tough spot. But yeah, there's a lot of things like, because your thing is getting too old for the shit, and there's a lot of things where it's, like the late nights start creeping up, and partaking in beverages. You're like,
my hangovers anymore are lethal. Like
I somehow lucked out after trivia night. The warden was in awful shape. No, I didn't hit a lick all day.
Yeah.
But I slept in till 10 or 10:30, and I got up, and she was not ready to get up, so I just snuck out to the living room, grabbed my book, and I sat on the couch all day.
Yeah, it's and you got to take time. Our bodies are temples, and you got some of ours looks more like shanty shacks, and some of them are like Taj Mahals. But we gotta.
George Jones got a song about that. Him and Confederate Railroad.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. So, Brother Dave, we're glad you're okay. They always say the second and third day are the worst. So I look forward to the text tomorrow morning when you can't get out of bed and you're calling us to come help. But I don't get up early enough for you to make it to work on time. So just plan accordingly.
Will do.
Okay.